judges are ready. The fighters are ready. The boxing world is ready. The fight starts now. Let's go.
How do you like it? On the show.
So aggressive, so focused.
It all comes down to this. Press conference live on DAZN.
Hello and welcome to the world-famous Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, home to the Brooklyn Nets of the NBA. However, today, it's a Matchroom boxing and top-ranked press conference kickoff as Xander Zayas will defend his WBO and WBA World Junior Middleweight titles against Jaron Boots Ennis on Saturday, June 27th, live and exclusively on DAZN. All right, without further ado, let's get this press conference started with your host, Chris Mannix.
Well, thank you, Todd, or the voice of Todd, I guess. Welcome, everybody, inside the Barclays Center. I'm Chris Mannix, part of the DAZN broadcast team, and your host for this press conference to announce the pursuit of greatness, the 154-pound title fight between the unified champion, Xander Zayas, and the former unified 147-pound champion, Jaron Boots Ennis. This is a fight that is everything that you want to see in boxing. A 23-year-old champion coming off back-to-back world title fights and demanding to face the best in the division, and a former champion eager to jump into the biggest fights in his new weight class. Tickets to this fight are on sale today, right now, so get them while you can. And if you can't be here in Brooklyn, you can watch this fight live and exclusively on DAZN. Both fighters are up here. A lot to get into with the both of them. We've also got a few members of their team up here to speak as well. And I want to kick things off with them and start to my right with Todd Dubuff, president of Top Rank. And Todd, recently Top Rank announced this multi-year partnership with DAZN. And right off the bat, you've got your first major event on the calendar.
Yeah, this is really exciting. It's, we didn't know what was going to happen. If this, we knew that there was a big fight that Eddie was working on for Boots, and Xander and his family and everybody were just like, let it be us. Let it be us. They had all the faith in the world that your fight was going to blow up and they were going to step in. They just wanted it so bad. We have a saying, and all of you guys that come to our Top Rank events, and we did a video a long time ago, and it was called This is Boxing. And I'm going to tell you something. This fight, this is boxing. This is what it's about. Young kids in their prime, going at it, putting it all on the line, and win or lose, they both win. That's what makes this sport so great.
Todd, if you could have a fighter of the last 8 months, Xander Zayas would probably be number one on that list. Back-to-back world championship fights, proven himself to be a top guy at 154. This time last year, he was just evolving into a world championship contender. What have you seen from him over this last year that's put him in this position?
I think we say the same thing about all fighters, but mostly is the confidence, right? We got Xander when he was so young. He was sitting in my office. He's like, Miguel Cotto. I just idolize Miguel Cotto. But to see him physically mature, to see his intellect in the ring, to get used to the ups and downs. And then obviously, once you win that title, you just expand your horizon. You get more confidence. And he got so much confidence, he goes out for the boogeyman. The guy that nobody wants to fight. And we're not holding him back. We're letting the race car grow.
All right. Thank you, Todd. Eddie Hearn, been a long road for you to get here. You were locked in long negotiations for one fight. You turn around, you ask Jaron to be patient with you as you set up another one. And here you are announcing a huge fight for two titles in the 154-pound division. How are you feeling that this fight came together?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I still can't believe it. One of the hardest jobs in boxing is to get Jaron Boots Ennis fights. Okay, so when we signed him, we took him to Philadelphia. People said, Boots doesn't sell don't take him to Philadelphia. 15,000 tickets straight off the bat to fight Avanesian. Then no one wanted to fight him. We had to fight the mandatory. Then we pulled it out the bag for the Stanionis fight, the unification. Number 1 versus number 2, the Ring Magazine Championship. He destroyed him. Then I'm like, don't do that. Now all of a sudden, we can't get him to fight. Then we finally feel like, after we moved to 54, the Virgil Ortiz fight's happening. We all know what happened there. And all of a sudden, you know, the great news of the DAZN partnership with Top Rank, and, you know, we started talking, and all of a sudden they said, I think we can make Xander Zayas against Jaron Boots Ennis. I said, absolutely no chance. There is no chance this fight will be made. Top Rank won't allow it. Xander Zayas is a young, incredible fighter. There is no way he will fight Jaron Boots Ennis. And I am actually sitting here still in shock that this fight is made. And I have to give unbelievable credit to Xander Zayas, because you are a great fighter, but you must have a massive set of cojones, because what you're about to take part in June 27th is one of the toughest tasks in boxing. I mean, I love the heart, but I don't know what Bad Bunny did to you, but he sort of gave you...
Yeah. He better have the same cojones too, because I bring him too.
Yeah. Well, we'll come to that.
That sounds good.
But
that sounds real good. Make sure you keep that same energy, though.
I always keep the same energy, brother.
Say no more.
So, all of a sudden, what you have is what Todd described, and these two can go at it in a minute, but I want to say thank you to both. I know Boots is up for fighting anybody. But Xander, well, you know, unbelievable for boxing this fight is made. 2 of the very best in the sport for the unified 154-pound championship on what will be an electric card with Matchroom and top-ranked fighters in this building, which I think is an underrated and underused event for boxing. We've seen some massive fights over here over the last few years. This is going to fill the whole place up. The energy. You've got Puerto Rico, you've got New York. We're going to bring thousands from Philly. There's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere. But what I will also say to our friends at Top Rank is, you know, we're making so many fights together. We've had a bit of a rough start. You know, Murataya beat Andy Cruz. Navarrete beat Nunes. We've actually got 2 more fights, World Championship fights, we hope to announce over the coming week. But this is very, very different. I believe I'm sitting next to the pound-for-pound number 1 here in Jaron Boots Ennis. And June 27th, we will start the takeover to become undisputed in the 154-pound division.
Well, let me ask you about that, because you were consistent saying you didn't believe Xander would take this fight.
No.
You didn't believe he would sign the contract, as they say, at the very end. He signed it quickly. He didn't walk towards this fight. He ran towards this fight. What do you make of that? Do you think he sees something?
Dangerous. I mean, not just dangerous for him, but dangerous for Boots, because this kid, he sees it. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, calling him a kid. He's 23. He's one of the hottest young stars in the sport. I would be keeping him away from Jaron. Like, if I represented Xander Zayas, there is no way I would let him take this fight. I'd be saying, listen, we'll go to MSG, we'll fill that up, we'll do another homecoming fight in Puerto Rico, we'll have Bad Bunny singing you out, we'll milk it, we'll do this, we'll move up to middleweight. We've got years. But this is what boxing needs. Like, this is not me being critical, this is me saying respect. Crazy, but respect. And by the way, Top Rank's it. Top Rank are very good at moving fighters. They don't just allow guys to jump in and gamble. They believe in Xander. Now, maybe I'm seeing something different. In fact, we just ran a vote across social and digital, and it was exactly 50-50 of fans picked who's going to win this fight. Maybe that's the reality. I feel very different, because I'm a massive Jaron Boots Ennis fan. But as I said, Xander's an unbelievable fighter. I think this is the future pound-for-pound number 1 of the sport.
Can I just interrupt here for 1 second? I actually was thinking that exact same game plan you laid out for Xander Zayas. I want to be honest with you. I had Bad Bunny. I had Madison Square Garden. I know that model, all right? But I'll tell you what. You listen to your guys, right? You listen to them. And what we do today is we don't say you got to protect the 0. Whatever you do, you go out there and you perform for the fans, and you devalue the loss so your tomorrow is a better day than today. And that's what we did, and we believe in him 100%.
That's the easy route to take. Anybody could go and fill out the MSG or go back to Puerto Rico and fight whoever. I wanted to fight whoever they say is the boogeyman.
Chris, I don't think we need you. We're good.
You're good?
We'll keep going.
That's part of my day. Let's go to one of your guys here. I want to hear from Javier Centeno. When Xander comes to you and says, I want to fight Jaron Ennis. I want to defend my belts against Boots. What was your reaction?
Well, initially my reaction was like, I mean, he's one of the elite guys in the division. Why him? But Xander sat down and he explained why him. He does see things that I've seen in the past as well. And he just came with that confidence and that I can do this. And that's all I needed.
Oh, give us a little bit of that. What was that conversation like, where he explained to you what he sees in Jaron Ennis?
Well, I mean, we've talked about Jaron Ennis in the past, and we've watched his fights. We've seen him come along, and we've always been in agreement at things that we see that we can take advantage of. Of course, I won't set all that out now, but it was one of those things where he said, "Okay, you know what? This is the time. Let's go ahead and do it." And
a year ago,
as a team, we decided to take his back.
A year ago, he wasn't a world champion. What have you seen from him over these last years, specifically these last two fights, that make you believe he's ready for this challenge?
Well, the growth in his boxing IQ has compounded, right? One championship after the next. I mean, every fight he's elevated his game, and I've seen it in the gym, and he's proven it in the ring. So just that alone gave me that. That feeling that he can get this done.
All right, we're looking forward to that. On the other side, Boots Ennis, I know you've been waiting on pins and needles for Jaron to get his next fight. Well, it took you guys 34 fights to become unified at 147. Now you've got the opportunity here to do it in one fight, or two fights, I guess, at 154. You hear a lot of confidence coming from the side of Xander Zayas. What's your level of confidence going into this?
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. You know what I mean? Like Eddie just got finished saying. But I think he bit off too much. That's what I think. I think, see, one thing about Boots, he can box and he'll fight you inside. So it don't make no difference what way he coming. You know what I mean? And also, Boots can punch. You know what I mean? Xander, a great fighter to me. He's a good fighter. That's one of my top guys I like. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a good fight as long as it lasts. Remember that. As long as it lasts.
So you think this fight ends in a stoppage?
It's going to be a stoppage, yes.
You guys had Virgil Ortiz on your mind for the last couple of months, preparing, I guess, mentally maybe for that type of style. This man over here, like you said, great fighter, very different style than Virgil. What is it going to take to win a fight like this?
Well, I can't give you that information. You know what I mean? But
I had to ask.
You will see. You will see when the time comes, right? Like I said, he's a good boxer. He does it all. You know what I mean? And this is what I want him to do. I want him to take Boots to another level. See, Boots got so many different levels they can go to. Y'all didn't see the other levels that he can go to. You know what I mean? Y'all just seen it a little bit. I want somebody to bring it out of him. And I think he's the guy probably to do it. And you will see. Remember, Xander can punch, Boots can punch too. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
All right, let's turn to the fighters, and let's start with the challenger, Boots Ennis. You've been listening with a smile on your face throughout this entire press conference. Huge opportunity, the opportunity that you've been saying you've been waiting for a long time. Kind of what's your mindset now that this fight is official?
First of all, I want to thank Virgil. I'm not Virgil. I want to thank Xander and his team. Yeah, I want to thank Xander and his team for taking this fight, because he didn't have to take this fight. He could have went an easier route, but like my dad just said, I think he bit off way more than he could chew. And come fight night, y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show the world I'm the best in the world.
What do you think he doesn't understand about what it means to be in the ring with you?
Like I always say, you can watch me all day, but when you get in that ring, it's a whole different story. I'm a lot faster than what you think. I'm a lot stronger than what you think. My IQ is higher than what you think. He's gonna be in for a long night, straight like that.
I've been watching some of your interviews over the last couple of days, and you've basically been saying that he's taking this for the money, that he's taking this because you're the biggest name at 154, you're the biggest fight at 154. Do you believe that?
I think, yeah, he took the fight, but if he's so confident, why didn't he take the 55-45 to the winner? That shows right there. Like I said, a great fighter, good fighter, but there's levels, and I'm going to show him why his levels.
Maybe because I'm giving you the opportunity to 2 belts.
If you believe in yourself, you would have took the 55.
No, I get what you're saying, but maybe a fight with you and Virgil could have been 55-45 to the winner. With the champion, I have 2 belts. I'm the only one that has 2 belts in the division. You want these? I don't need to fight you. I could have fought anybody else.
No, you're absolutely right. You ain't had to fight me. You could have fought somebody else. But I'm just saying, if you believe in yourself that much,
I believe in myself.
If the roles were reversed, I would have did the same. If you was a challenger and I had the belts, I would have took the 55-45. To the winner.
You know for a fact you wouldn't. You would have taken care of your family the same way I want to take care of my family.
No.
And that's part of boxing. At the end of the day, I got to take care of my family. I'm confident that I'm going to beat you June 27th, but I'm the champion.
I understand what you're saying, but you're not listening. If you believe in yourself, you would have took the 55-45 straight like that. Yeah. No matter I understand you trying to feed your family, you trying to do this, you trying to do that. I'm doing the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's levels, and I'm really going to show you why I'm like that. And if you really, like I said, if you really believe in yourself, you would have took the 55-45 straight like that.
There's levels, and you're going to be uncomfortable when it comes to June 27th. Promise.
I fought every style. All
right.
What can you bring to the table?
All right.
What can you bring to the table?
You'll see what the 23-year-old brings to the table June 27th. You can ask one of your sparring partners. He knows.
Who?
He knows. He's sitting right in front of you.
You said what?
And he is sparring partner?
Who?
Omari?
No.
Omari,
you can ask him. He's part of the stable.
No, he no.
I don't know what
he's part of the Matchroom stable.
Yeah,
he knows what I bring to the table.
But like I said, bro, I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna take them belts. The belts come back to Philadelphia.
At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. And I want to see it.
I'm taking them belts.
And
they come back to Philadelphia straight like that.
Hey, you're supposed to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
You're supposed to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
Everybody have think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
All right. 23 have tried.
So yeah. I'm not them bulls you fought.
All right. I'm not them bulls you fought either.
If I would have fought them same 2 guys that you fought, they would have been bashing the mess out of me, bro. It's levels, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, it's levels.
All right.
And you're gonna see for yourself. And I'm gonna make you feel everything. And I want you to keep that same energy.
I will always keep
everything
the same energy,
that you be saying.
I will always keep the same energy.
You wasn't keeping the same energy. You just was on some buddy stuff just now when you came over here.
How?
You did. Come on now.
Bro, your dad, when we were walking out, he said, what's up? I said, what's up to him? I'm respectful. I'm not going to disrespect anybody.
We respect him for sure. But listen, you going to get everything you looking for straight like that. Make sure you ready.
I'm always ready.
Make sure you ready.
I'm always ready, brother.
Yo, you believe in yourself?
Ready.
You really believe in yourself?
I really do.
You making some money, you know you want to bet? You making some money, you know you want to bet?
You always want to bet on everything.
Yeah.
You always.
Because I believe in myself,
man. I believe in myself, too.
All right, well, so put something.
June 27th, I'm going to show you why I believe in myself. Simple as that.
All right.
There's no bets to be made. There's no nothing to be made. There's no take care of your family. I take care of mine. June 27th, I will show you why I'm the best 154.
In the story, I'm the best at 154. You know that.
We'll see.
You know that.
But you mentioned the 55-45 you're talking about, of course, the split, the purse split on the money. What do you think it says about him that he didn't accept that?
Like I said before, like I said, if roles reverse, I would have taken the 55-45.
All right.
At the end of the day, it's about legacy for me and showing the world why I'm the best in the world and why I believe in myself. You know, and I would have took it because I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm just different. And he know that, and he gonna see. Straight like that.
All right, that's cool. Cute words. That's cute.
You said what?
I said that's cute.
That's cute?
Yeah.
You got blonde hair, bro.
I got blonde hair. It's something that has to do with cultural stuff.
Cute.
Cultural stuff.
That's cool.
Cultural stuff from Puerto Rico.
That's cute.
It's cool.
That's cute.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know. They fuck with it. They like it.
All right. All right. All right.
Xander, let's hear from you because everyone on this stage is in agreement that this fight does not happen unless you are pushing for it. You have been saying you want this fight for day one. So explain to everybody, what is it about this fight? What is it about facing Jaron Ennis that you absolutely had to do?
It's always been about legacy. It's always been about legacy. Becoming the youngest ever, time with Top Rank, legacy. Becoming the youngest world champion at 22 when I did it, legacy. Youngest unified world champion, legacy. And now fighting one of the best in the world in the division. It's about legacy. Anybody could have taken the easy route and just went any other fighter, top 15, just get an easy W and that's it. Collect some good cash and that's it. I wanted to fight the best. I want to show that I'm the best every time I step into the ring, and that's what I'm going to do June 27th.
You know, you say he's one of the best. You've also said that he's been a bit of a weight bully in his career, fighting at 147 pounds. Why do you believe that?
Because he has. I mean, everybody at 147 was always smaller than him. He was a big guy. At 54 is different. At 54 is different. When you got these guys coming down from, when you got these guys coming from 190, from 180, 185, 200, it's different, brother. It's different.
Yeah, that's how much you weigh right now, right?
Maybe. Who knows?
That's why you extra 16 weeks?
Huh?
That's why you extra 16 weeks to fight?
16 weeks?
Yeah.
12 weeks?
Yeah.
All we needed, 12 weeks.
Yeah. Original date was June 6th, though.
The original date was June 6th for you. Original date for me was June 27th. I always had that date. You can ask Todd.
I hear you.
I had that day in Puerto Rico. We changed it to Brooklyn for you.
You having a fat camp.
We changed it to Brooklyn for you. We had that date in Puerto Rico.
You having a fat camp right now?
What do you mean? I had that date in Puerto Rico. What are you talking about?
No, why you asking for so much time though?
Because I had the date. I had June 27th on my mind.
Okay.
That was what we're getting ready for. In Puerto Rico with another fighter. They said, but Jaron Boots Ennis.
So what I'm saying is you having a fat camp right now?
No, not at all.
Yeah, you definitely is.
How?
You definitely is.
How?
What you mean how?
You look, I thought you was a big guy. You look as big as me, ain't it?
Who?
That's what they said.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. You'll see.
All right. We'll see.
All right.
So what do you think, Xander? You know, you've seen what he's done at 147. A lot of people tabbing him as maybe a guy on the fringe of that pound-for-pound list. What do you see as your biggest advantages going into this fight?
Man, everything. I mean, he's never faced an athletic fighter like me either. I'm as tall as him. I'm as fast as him. I'm as strong as him. And I'm going to show him June 27th.
Boots, what do you think your advantages are going to be in this fight?
My advantages? I'm going to do whatever I want. Straight like that. Like, there's nothing he could do to stop what I'm doing. Like I said before, he's a good fighter, but it's levels. It's really levels to this game. And I'm going to show him.
All right.
I'm going to show him.
Cool. You're supposed to say that.
Bro.
I'm glad you believe that. I'm glad you're saying it.
Okay.
That's what you're
going to see on fight night, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody has said the same thing.
Rapping.
What was that?
We don't got to do too much rapping. You know that.
We do not.
Yeah. Make sure you're ready, though. That's what I just want you to be ready.
You're going to be chasing shadows, brother.
Bro, your head is humongous. I'm not going to miss.
All right.
You tripping.
All right.
Yo, you is tripping.
All right. Make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit it and you get it right. If you don't hit it,
wait.
Whoa. You take it way too long.
Hold on. Wait. Dog, I heard you say something that I don't move my head. Bro, I watched you fight several times. You do not move your noggin, bro. You get hit with clean, flush shots.
What about you?
Bro, it's boxing. We're going to get hit.
All right.
But you was trying to make it seem like...
You just proved my point.
No, but listen. I'm not finished talking. But you try to make it seem like I just get hit all crazy and all. But watch this. On fight night, make sure you be ready. And like I said,
bro,
I'm not going to miss. That head that you got...
I promise you.
That's crazy, bro.
I promise you.
That joint crazy.
It's like you said, it's boxing. We going to get hit. We going to get hit. You get hit too, and you get hit flush. And I've seen it. I've seen you being hurt.
Never.
All right.
I haven't been hurt. You have not seen me hurt.
I'll show you some highlights later.
Yeah, show me some highlights later. Please do.
I got you.
I seen you get hurt for sure.
Yeah.
By
one time.
Yeah, by regular people.
Yeah.
By D+ fighters.
Yeah, one time. Yeah. And he wasn't even hurt. He wasn't even hurt.
Listen though, you getting better.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's levels, bro, and I'm gonna really show you.
It's all right.
I'm really gonna show you. Please work on moving your head though.
You gotta work on putting on some weight because it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different when you can walk me down like you walk down this 147.
Bro, that's bigger than me, bro. When they bigger than me, I knock them out every single time. Okay. And you gonna be one of the next ones, guaranteed.
All right,
guaranteed.
Cool.
I guarantee you.
Cool.
Yo, it don't matter what he do. He can run. He can jog. He can stay there. He's going out.
You are gonna be.
He is going out. I guarantee you.
10 steps behind me every night.
You're not even fast. You're slow.
All right. All right. Everybody says the same thing. Everybody says the same thing. I love it. I enjoy it.
No, I want you to, when you leave here, I want you to go home and watch yourself. Like, for real. You don't move your head.
I'm going to show you why
like target practice, bro.
I'm going to show you why the 23-year-old kid
regular
is a
guys
unified world
that's
champion.
nowhere near me.
Simple
that's
as
not
that.
doing what I'm doing.
It's as simple
I
as
got
this.
pinpoint accuracy. I'm not going to miss.
June 27th.
I'm not going to miss.
June 27th. The kid is going to show you why he's the kid.
I hear you.
That's it.
I hear you.
All right.
I just want you to be ready, though. I just want you to be ready because I don't really think you're ready for what's coming.
All right, Jaron. All right. I won't. You want me to be ready? I got you.
That's all I wanted you to say. That's all I wanted you to say.
Boots, this fight, does it end in a knockout?
For sure.
100%?
For sure.
Xander will ask you the same question. How does this fight end?
He's going to run through these punches all night long. He's going to be like a bull just running through them. Boom, 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 just running through them. It's all right. I'm ready.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm ready. I'm going to be ready June 27th.
Thank you. That's all I want you to say.
Again,
I wanted to hear you say it.
I never go out there looking for the knockout.
Yeah.
But I promise I'm going to rip his heart out.
I guarantee you this.
That I promise.
You keep talking about ripping my heart out.
Yeah.
Like, that's anything. But, yo.
You're going to be uncomfortable.
Listen. Uncomfortable how?
I'll show you. I'm going to show you.
What can you do to make me uncomfortable?
I am going to show you. I am going to show you come June 27th.
Bro.
I am going to show you come June 27th.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, oh, boy.
Well, I can't believe we have to wait until June 27th. Back here at the Barclays Center, titled unification fight. Xander Zayas, the unified champion. Boots Ennis, former unified champion at 147. Right here in this building in Brooklyn. Tickets are on sale right now. If you can't be here, you can watch exclusively on DAZN worldwide. We're going to face these two guys off right now, and we'll see you right back here on June 27th.
Yeah.
What boxing is all about. Two of the best in the 154-pound division squaring off for two versions of the 154-pound title. Jaron Boots Ennis, undefeated, 35-0, two-belt title holder at 147 pounds. Xander Zayas, the young upstart, 23-0, already 23 years old, already a unified champion at 154. See the size of both these guys. Xander, a true 154, nearly a career-long 154. Jaron Ennis in his second fight in the junior middleweight division. Expecting a huge crowd here at the Barclays Center. The Puerto Rican crowd supporting Xander Zayas. Philadelphia, short Amtrak ride away. All here June 27th at the Barclays Center. You can see Xander Zayas, the naturally bigger fighter, doesn't believe that Jaron Ennis can walk him down the same way he's walked guys down in the welterweight division. Two belts on the line, 154-pound division. Just an outstanding fight. The best against the best. Two young fighters, undefeated records. As you can tell from that press conference, both guys very confident going into this fight. lot of smiles right now, but no smiles in the ring in June when these two go at it. It is going to be a physical fight between Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis. Just staying eyes locked, refusing to break the stare, neither one of them. Jaron Ennis widely considered right there on the fringes on the pound-for-pound list. Xander Zayas trying to prove that he belongs there. Two-belt title holder, just 23 years old. Rapid rise over the last 8 months. One of the best fighters of the last 8-9 months. 2 straight fights, 2 straight wins, 2 straight world titles for Xander Zayas. As I mentioned, for Boots Ennis, took him 34 fights to become unified at 147. Now here he is, second fight into his career, junior middleweight, trying to become a unified champion here. If you hold that stare long enough, something like that is bound to happen. We're going to check in briefly with Eddie Hearn. Eddie, not bad. You were excited about this fight before. You're probably more excited about it now.
This is the fight of the year for me. And, you know, whenever we get the best v the best, but when we get 2 undefeated guys, 2 young guys, putting it all on the line, like I said, like this is not a conventional matchup. But as fight fans, we're unbelievably lucky to get this matchup. And I can't wait. You got to respect that. You got to fear the confidence. But this guy, as he said, is different. You're looking at, I think, not just one of the greatest fighters now, but one of the greatest fighters of our generation. But you've got to go and prove it on a stage like this, sold out June 27th at the Barclays Centre. It's going to be a wild night on DAZN.
That is June 27th, live on DAZN here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The unified junior middleweight championship will be on the line. Xander Zayas against Jaron Ennis. You don't want to miss it.
The DAZN Ultimate is the first rule.
You don't pay per view.
You do not pay per view.
Do not pay per view.
The Ultimate Fight Night is here.
Second rule of the DAZN Ultimate. Second rule, you don't pay per view.
Because Ultimate gives you a minimum of 12 pay-per-view fights a year at no extra cost. You do not pay per view. Join us ringside and welcome to DAZN Ultimate.
Make sure you sign up to DAZN's Ultimate Plan. It's the best value for fight fans all over the world. Here's what's coming up. David Benavidez steps up to face Zurdo Ramirez for his WBO and WBA World Cruiserweight titles May 2nd in Las Vegas. Then May 9th, heavyweights collide as Fabio Wardley's WBO World Heavyweight title is on the line against Daniel Dubois at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester. And how about this one? Alexander Usyk defends his WBC heavyweight title against Glory Kickboxing superstar Rico Verhoeven on May 23rd at the Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. And of course, the presser we just watched, Xander Zayas versus Boots Ennis for the WBO and WBA World Junior Middleweight Championships of the world. And don't forget, Saturday, April 25th, live from Las Vegas, Jarrell Big Baby Miller will fight undefeated Cuban Linear Pero in a WBA World Heavyweight title eliminator at the Fontainebleau in a can't-miss showdown live and exclusively on DAZN, the global home of boxing.
On DAZN, the fights never stop. With the biggest nights in boxing all year long.
It has never been bigger for any fighter in the history of this country.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Every week, it's on. So take your seat and join us ringside. The undisputed global home of boxing. Watch only on DAZN.
Don't miss the biggest nights in MMA.
We are now set for